So number 38 says, Wolf characterizes the question in lines 53 as to 57 as both. Okay, well, first we should notice that 38 and 39 are linked questions. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the lines that are given to us in question 39 to try to answer the question in 38. Now, 38 is saying Wolf characterizes the questions. Okay, so basically that's saying or asking, what is Wolf saying about the questions themselves, right? So what we want to go back, let's go to line 46 to 47, the one in A on question 39. We're going to see if she says anything about these questions. So it says, we are here on the bridge to ask ourselves certain questions. Now, that definitely mentions questions, but is it saying anything about those questions? Not really. So that's why A is out. B, lines 48 to 49, says, and they are very important questions, and we have very little time in which to answer them. Now, this mentions the questions, and I think it also says something about the questions. It's saying they are important, and we don't have much time to answer them, right? So they're kind of impending. We have to do them right now. We have to answer them right now. So I'm going to keep B. Let's go to C, line 57. It says, the moment is short. Now, with that really short sentence, we don't get very much at all, and that doesn't actually mention the questions at all. So I'm going to get rid of that one. And then D, line 62, says, that excuse shall not serve you, madam. Now, again, we're just supposed to look at that line, and that doesn't even mention the questions at all either. So out of all my choices, I think for 39, B is the right one. Now we have to interpret what B is actually saying. So it says, and they are very important questions, and we have very little time in which to answer them. So we're looking for an answer in 38 that says they're very important, and we don't have much time. So A says controversial and threatening. Well, controversial doesn't mean important. Threatening doesn't, kind of gives you the sense that we have to do them now, but it's not, it's a little bit off. Let's look at B. Weighty and unanswerable. Well, weighty could mean kind of important, but unanswerable, that doesn't really mean like we have to answer them right now. We have very little time to answer them. So I would get rid of B. Now C says momentous and pressing. Well, momentous means kind of important. Momentous means like it's a big deal. And pressing means, not having very much time to do it, right? So that seems pretty good. Let's go to D, provocative and mysterious. Again, provocative doesn't really mean important, and mysterious doesn't really mean important or having very little time to do it. So I think the best answer in 38 is C.